You can watch the screen instead of watching your bobber and know when your bobber is going to go down as you watch that fish move to your leech.
If we can see a fish on the screen and target it, and you can get me to catch that fish, I will recommend this to anybody.
Perfect.
And everybody.
2 minutes to get ready and we're going to do just that.
All right. Hey, what's up, guys? I just got a new toy to play with. It is the Garmin Panoptix LiveScope Ice Bundle. I just picked it up from Reed's Sporting Goods. Of course, my favorite outdoor retailer. Looking forward to ice season, but as you can see, it's summertime, which in Minnesota is very short, so I'm gonna enjoy it. And I'm told that this ice bundle also works on open water. Problem is, I don't know how to use it. So I'm meeting up with some of the Garmin guys. We're gonna get out on Lake Mille Lacs, and they're gonna show me how to set it up for open water fishing. And here they are. Hey, fellas.
How you doing, Steve?
What is up?
Hey,
Derek,
Steve.
good to see you. Mike, good to see you again.
Nice to see you, sir.
And this is the rig, huh?
This is the rig that we'll be out with today.
Well, I suppose it will do. I'm so excited because when I got this ice fishing bundle from Reed's this last weekend, I learned it also works on open water.
Oh,
so
yeah.
you're gonna be able to help me with that?
Absolutely. And whether it's the rigging or how to interpret what you're seeing out there and how to use it to catch more fish.
Let's go do it. We are out on the water and it's a beautiful day on Lake Mille Lacs with the Garmin dudes, the unofficial title.
Yeah.
But I noticed they got a pretty tricked out boat here. We got 2 units there, 2 up here. I thought I was rolling pretty good with my ice fishing bundle here. I mean, is this gonna get the job done? Is this good enough?
That is the ultimate kit that you have there. We're here on the open water with our units hard mounted. With the ice fishing kit, not only is it fantastic for ice fishing, but what you can do with it in the summertime is what we're about to experience out here. I mean, it is a great unit year round.
So one person I forgot to introduce is the good old father-in-law back here. Well, let's go have some fun.
So when we talk about the mounting capabilities or the mounting options for the LiveScope, there's a couple of different ways that you can mount the transducer for this. On this boat, we have a transducer mounted actually on the forward trolling motor, and then we also have a pole mounted transducer that we're going to use as well. And this is for when we talk about the ice kit or the portable kit, this is a way a lot of the guys will utilize that kit is on a pole mount over the side of the boat. We're going to get this hooked up and then we're going to get ready to show you what it looks like on the screen and when we can start seeing fish here.
Sweet.
With your portable kit, you're going to get, there's a pole there that you'll use for ice fishing.
Yep.
Only problem with this pole is that there's flex in it. So like if you're trolling, this pole will flex a little bit. That's why there is a ton of aftermarket pole options that you can use, and a lot of guys will use a stainless or they'll get a heavier PVC pipe for it. This option also gives you the flexibility that you don't have to have it on the trolling motor and turn your trolling motor. This one we can turn and utilize in any direction at any given time. For individuals that are handy, can make a kit pretty fast with these, with using PVC pipe. There are places that sell them aftermarket, but yeah, this is one that we put together ourselves. This is a Scotty mount. It's basically a rod holder mount.
All right, should we open this bad boy up?
Yeah, absolutely. You good?
Yeah. Wait until we... Looks like, Steve, you got the bundle all assembled here and ready to go.
Battery charged and everything.
The 93 SV Plus in here. So we've got it set up here. So this is going to be your home screen anytime you turn the bundle on. Every time you turn it on, it's going to look exactly like this. So what we're going to be looking at today is this Panoptix tab. Click on that one and it's going to take us right into our LiveScope menu. Yeah, and I'm actually going to change the background color and stuff on that to give us a little bit better appearance. So see all those walleyes sitting there.
Those are whole.
And that's live?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right there?
Yep. That's a whole school of walleye sitting there on the edge of that.
And what are you looking for to tell?
We're looking for any type of bottom separation, but as we hold the sonar on those fish, you can actually see they're flashing a little bit more. So that means that those fish are actually moving, whereas their bottom's just sitting still. If we pan that around, we can see there's more and more fish the farther we turn it to the right.
Well, that's pretty cool because finding fish seems to be an important part of the equation to catching fish, is it not? I mean, I don't know a whole lot, but it seems like that makes sense.
Yeah, and as you can see on the screen here too, they're only, from where we have this transducer mounted, right at 30 feet, and they're all the way up to 60 feet. So you got a 30-foot school of fish.
And you're pointed
right out that direction there.
We're gonna catch them, Mike?
We're gonna catch them. So we're gonna get set up here and we're actually gonna do just a very easy technique while we're watching this, we're going to target specific fish. Derek will probably be able to not even watch the slip bobbers and tell you when your bobber's down, because he'll watch it on the screen and watch it live as they eat your bait.
That sounds amazing. I mean, I hate to be a skeptic, but I'll believe it when I see it.
No, it's going to happen.
Do you believe it, Lauren?
I believe it. I'm excited. So
Are those fish there?
Those are some really small fish or possibly bait fish up that high in the water column, but usually once we get onto the school of them like that, you can actually see those two in the middle there. You can actually see their tail move.
They're out about 30 to 50
40 feet that way.
Yep. And we can actually zoom right in on those fish there too.
As you get closer to those fish on the screen, the definition that you will see is truly amazing, to the point where we'll be able to watch their tails move, watch their fins move, and know exactly that those are walleyes.
That's amazing.
We'll get these slip bobbers rigged up, and then we're going to start targeting specific fish here, and then we'll show you what it's like when they go down.
Let's do it, Mike.
All right.
I have a question here now.
Yep.
So these fish here, you can see them move. When you look at a down scan or a side scan on a typical other type of electronics, what's the biggest difference between the down scan and side scan in this?
So on like the down imaging or your down scan, you're going to see a picture-like image of the fish, but that's all going to be history, and that has to be right underneath that transducer. Whereas this here is live imaging. So we're actually shooting out right now on this screen 100 feet to the edge of our edge of our sonar beam. Whereas if we're running across them with down imaging, we have to be right on top of them, or within, we're in 25 feet of water, probably 10 feet of that fish before we'd mark it on our down imaging.
And then we mark it, but you said that's history, so how far behind? 5 feet, 10 feet, 20?
It all depends on your sonar, and how fast you're going too. So if you're going like, let's say 5 miles an hour and you're graphing fish, those fish might be 30, 40 feet behind you by the time they show up on that screen.
That makes a tremendous amount of difference to know where you're at now versus 15 seconds ago.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, that sounds great and all, but I have the true test. If we can see a fish on the screen and target it, and you can get me to catch that fish, I will recommend this to anybody.
Perfect.
And everybody.
Get ready, and we're going to do just that.
All right.
So right here we're seeing right about 25 to 30 feet, there's a nice fish right there on LiveScope. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pitch right out to that one, see if we can't get our leech to kind of fall down right in that area. See, and there's the leech coming down.
Yep.
So now let's see what happens here.
Maybe a little ahead of him, but
see if he sees it. Yep, here he comes. Oh, he looked like he was moving up, and he is moving up. He's moving right up to the leech here. Whether or not he takes it, we'll see.
Got denied on that one.
Yep, he just said no thank you.
So the LiveScope can bring you the fish, but you can't force the fish to eat, is what you're saying.
Yep.
And what LiveScope will truly do is it whether you're casting or throwing slip bobbers, but LiveScope will allow you to focus instead of fan casting, 10 different casts. Now you can focus where you're fishing.
Right.
Again, targeting specific fish and seeing how the fish react. That one, as soon as he saw the leech, he came right up to it and then just decided that he wasn't going to eat right now. So, so there it is. It's coming.
Within a half foot of that leech right now.
Yep.
There it goes.
Yep, there it goes.
Down.
Yep, he took it and ran. Here, there it is. Oh.
And
that is a miss.
That's operator error.
That's an operator error. That has nothing to do with the electronics.
He turned around and he's coming right back.
He's coming right, yep. Oh, there he went. And there he's got it. Oh, and now we got fish on.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna move this rod out of the way.
Miss him once.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Derek.
Well, maybe. He's coming back.
He's hungry.
He's coming across the bottom back this way.
Oh. There he comes, right there. Right there. Boom.
He's got
nice. Oh,
there he goes. And for the third time.
Yeah, that's a charm.
Is it a decent fish? Is it one of the 18s?
Probably one of those 18s that are so common out
18, 19 inch.
Yeah.
Go on a net.
here. Yeah, I don't even think he's that big.
No, he's
What is the slot here?
There is no slides.
It's all
we're catching
it's
and
all
release.
catch and release.
All
Right?
catch-
That's a nice fish.
Yeah.
Wow.
In our day, we'd say that's a perfect eater.
Oh yeah, no question about it.
That's
Yep.
a-
Cool.
Our job now
That
is
was
to
fun.
find something that you could put on your wall. That's what we're going to target now. So we're going to look for some bigger marks, and we're going to just kind of move around. Whether you're tournament fishing, whether you're just trying to target something that put on your wall, or you know, one of your own personal best fish. I mean, this is what LiveScope can do. 3 times that fish came after that same leech, and we knew it because every time we dropped it back down, that fish came over and actually was looking at that same leech, and we just went back at it, back at it, back at it. You know, one of the other cool things that this do, if you're casting a jig in a minnow, or you're casting a plastics, you can truly cast out 60, 70, 80 feet and watch as you're ripping it back, or as you're cranking it back. You can watch fish literally chasing your bait all the way back to until they hit.
So as a novice,
Yes, sir.
that's the selling point.
Yeah.
How can I have the edge? And the edge seems to be live,
Yes.
and to be able to follow it.
Correct.
Yep.
And to spin the thing around and have a 360 degree
Correct.
look 100 feet out.
Think about pan fishing. Think about in the springtime on that break line or on that weed edge or something when you're panfish, crappie fishing. Think about if you could just, and this is the nice part about having it on a pole or in the portable kit. Now you can take that pole and go, where on the weed line are these crappies? And when you see a whole school of crappies, and just picture, I mean, again, it narrows your focus, and that's how great it is, because now you can just pitch your bobber right to where they're at. Wintertime, drill a hole, and it's amazing what you see when you drill that hole. It's anything that moves under here. As you see when we're live and we're out in the water, it's a beautiful day, we're getting a little bit of ripple, you'll get some distortion. But under the ice, like an aquarium environment, it's beautiful. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful.
That would require you to actually stick around Minnesota when it gets cold.
Oh yeah, I'll have to give that some thought.
Yeah, let's go move and try to find a couple of bigger fish and get you guys to catch some of these.
Yes, I'm all for that.
Oh yeah, right there.
Okay, we got some fish marked. Right off this side, they tell me it's the magic spot.
This went dark.
And there's a fish coming right
up
to you. There's a fish coming right to you.
This
Okay.
went dark.
No, let's just tap the back of the screen.
Oh, okay.
Nope, turn right around.
Turn right around.
There's another
There
one
you go,
there
here.
too. So just lift it up like 2 inches, Stephen.
Oh, there he goes. Get
Okay,
reeled down.
tell me when. Tell
Just-
me when.
Yep, tighten
Now.
the line up and set the hook. There you go.
There it is.
Local boy does
Yeah.
good.
Again, that was all because of LiveScope, what just happened there. And it's all because we were picking out that specific. Derek had you put right down on that fish. There we go. Oh, nice. That's a nice fish. And we're going to get a nice fish like that. Get the water out of the way.
There you go.
Nice.
And we got a release. Look at that. There is, if you can see LiveScope right now, we have a fish just 10 feet out right on that side of the boat, and it's just sitting there. And so it's
Leech.
That's right out. That's right out.
Yep,
this
right
side,
off that side, correct. To kind of look, he's going to be right out there about 10 feet. So we're just going to pitch it
This
straight.
is like
there
shooting-
you go.
This is like shooting deer, Mike said.
That's exactly what this is. Or whether it's clay pigeons or deer, I mean, you got to have aim.
Precision.
Precision. You
Yeah.
got to have aim. And he did move a little bit, but we'll see how far he went.
Yeah, the nice thing with that pole, you can turn it right on a dime too, so you're not trying to turn the whole boat to find that fish again.
Right.
You just grab onto that pole, give it a quarter turn or half turn, whichever way, and find that fish again.
Oh, geez. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, what were you saying? I should pay attention, maybe?
Oh, we got ourselves a little one
Oh,
right
nice
here. Look at
job,
that.
Lauren.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I tell you what, I'm on the board.
This whole filming thing gets in the way of fun.
Fishing, yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
Oh, and here we go. And
Yahtzee.
yeah,
Ooh, nice.
that might be a little better.
One of those bigger ones that we came across.
Yep. And there it is.
I know.
Relaxed Gould right there.
There you go.
So that's what we're working, just a real narrow point right on the mud flat.
Yep.
What other quick features might other people find beneficial on this?
It's got all your maps built into it for the entire US, so you don't have to buy a chip if you're going from, let's say, Minnesota to North Dakota. Everything's going to be built in that unit already.
What?
Then if we go back, you're going to actually have your sonar. This unit will come with traditional sonar, down imaging, and then side imaging as well. So if you're just going out wanting to build your own maps without the LiveScope, you can build your own maps right through that chart using your traditional sonar or the side imaging. That same transducer is going to have everything in one on it.
Well, there's a lot of different units out there that maps you got to get by chips, correct?
Yep.
So that's really cool that you said all US maps.
Yep. Every US state is going to be built into that unit.
Wow. That's pretty impressive right there. That sounds good to me, but I want to catch more fish.
We're on our way.
There he is, reel down. You got him. There you go.
We'll just bring them right to the net. Oh, we got some bass fishing going here.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey.
And there he goes.
I like my father-in-law and all, but he's catching too many
Yeah,
fish.
he's catching too many fish. So we need to get back and find out. We need to kind of get back and get us back on some fish here.
Okay, so they're actually about 30 to 40 feet
Behind,
right
yeah,
up
I
that
just.
side.
There's a school right here. Fish, fish, fish. They're right up this side. If you drop right now.
Yep.
Okay, Lauren.
Okay.
This is for lunch right here. Now we got something on the line.
Oh yeah, they're right. Yeah, they're there. They're there. We just gotta get in the bite. It just depends on how much they've been fished, you know. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah.
Steve's on.
Oh, we're gonna be on there. I think there goes lunch.
Wiener water soup
Yeah,
for lunch.
wiener water soup. Absolutely.
Well, no, this isn't over yet.
We said bigger fish or first fish?
Oh, look at that.
That's a nice
fish. Oop, and then have you lift up. There we go.
Nice.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's getting me a free lunch right there. Well, Lauren, looks like I might be using your boat a whole lot more this summer.
Alright, I'll leash this back up and set
Oh,
it back.
you're gonna drop right on top. See his leech coming down?
Oh, yeah.
His leech is right there.
Oh, yeah.
That's him right there. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Just get ready. See one coming up and down.
That is cool.
Like,
That is cool.
there you go.
Come on, grab the camera.
So that's
That is so cool.
Just the camera, Derek. Come on.
That's exactly how the technology works.
It turns it from fishing to hunting.
Love it. That was awesome. Fishing to hunting. That, I mean, you just called it. You
Yeah.
watched it the whole time, right?
Yeah.
Now.
And that's the release. Woo! And there you
Yeah!
go. All right.
Now, I don't admit this very often, but my father-in-law just said something pretty profound, I think anyways. He said it turns it from fishing into hunting. And that's really what I've felt like when we're spotting these fish. It's kind of like a spot and stock. I'm done fishing. I've caught some nice fish. I feel pretty content. I'm running this.
Okay.
I got to find one of y'all a fish now.
There you go.
So hopefully we're not on too big of a time
No, we're
crunch.
not.
Probably doing what, half mile, 3/4 mile an hour, and then as we're going, we're just rotating the pole back and forth until we see fish. If they're like, there was one there that just dropped down at about 35 feet away to our right.
So the learning curve with it is understanding what you're seeing, and that if there is a learning curve, it's just interpreting what you're seeing on the screen. Whether it's a bigger fish, a little fish, is that bait fish? What does a bait ball look like? What do bugs look like? I mean, so you know, all of those come into play here.
We got a fish right there.
Yep.
And
At
so,
30 feet,
Yep.
25 feet deep.
Correct. I know I gotta beat Derek. This is our
Competition going on.
competition here.
Mike versus Derek. Who brings it in first?
Derek's always. This is. Oh!
There we go.
There he goes.
Down. Get out of the way, Mike.
Get out of
See,
the way.
that's not even fair. I was not paying attention.
That feels like a good one.
Oh,
too.
that's a nice fish too. That's gonna be probably our bigger fish for today.
Oh, yeah.
Good fish.
Feels pretty good. Not gaining on him a whole lot, but I don't think he's no upper 20s. But
That's a nice fish. There he is.
awesome. 30 feet away.
Yep, 30
yeah,
feet
so
away.
right to him on the LiveScope.
I mean, I found him, so I pretty much did most of the work.
Nope, that's perfect.
So
Go get him back in the water. I don't think he likes being out too much. There he goes. Perfect.
Well, I'm sold. You sold?
I'm sold.
Yeah.
No question.
See, I love to fish. Summers are always busy for me with traveling for the exhibitions and different stuff, so I don't get out nearly as much as I'd like. And part of the reason is I go out there, I spend half my time just casting, searching, looking. This will cut down the amount of time that takes me to get on fish, so I know I'm sold, and you might just see me doing a little bit more ice fishing this winter. So huge shout out to Mike and Derek for bringing us out today, getting us on fish. This was truly an amazing experience. I was not paid by Garmin for this video. However, Reeds did hook me up with this ice bundle because they're amazing. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, it's impossible to hit the shots that you never take. So pull that trigger and shoot for your dreams and snipe some fish. See ya. Excellent.
That was good.
There we go.
He's good, isn't he?
Yeah,
Good?
he's good.
I'm impressed.